I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You're right.
So this is the quarterly safety meeting and we'll call the meeting to order. Do we have approval for the minutes from the last meeting?
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes for the last meeting.
Well, there is one correction that, Brody just pointed out. It's when, we were working, it's Brody that, and I were working on redoing the layout of the courthouse with the elevator. So we need to make that correction.
Okay, I'll make the motion that we go ahead and accept it with that change.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor?
Right.
Brody, do you want to go ahead?
Certainly. So what I have today is I've made copies of the loss runs for both the work comp and the package policy. Do you guys care to have one? So what you have for you is the loss runs on the workers' compensation package, and just looking through this, as we've talked in the past, what we want to try and focus on, if possible, is the indemnity claims and try and keep those at a minimum if possible. We understand that county operations have a wide variety of potentially hazardous occupations, and so we understand that that's sometimes can be a challenge. I say that when you're talking heavy equipment operators, construction type departments, law enforcement, those are all operations within county government that can give rise to high type hazard positions. But historically, particularly the past few years, Granite County has done a nice job on trying to minimize the indemnity side of the claim. And as we've talked in the past, that's really the one that has a negative impact on your experience modification. So you have these losses in front of you. I don't know if anybody wants to talk about any particular loss or not, but what I like to look at is, that indemnity side of the claim. So obviously on that first page, we have that one claim, but it's a zero indemnity claim. The next page, we have one of the larger claims that is open, and there is some indemnity tied to that. We've talked about that claim in the past. There's another zero indemnity claim on the third page. There are three $0 indemnity claims. Page 4, there are two $0 indemnity claims. Page 5, which we talked about that claim in the past, that is a closed claim, but that was a larger indemnity claim. And then page 6 is another $0 indemnity claim, as is on page 7. So page 8, 3 more $0 claims, and then page 9, there's just kind of a summary of the losses. But all in all, Granite County's done a nice job of trying to minimize those indemnity claims. And again, those are the ones that have a negative impact on your experience. But does anybody have any particular questions on this report? There's a lot of $0 claims as well, and that's a good thing in the sense that if there happens to be a potential injured employee, we want the county to fill out that first report of injury. So even if the employee thinks, oh, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong, we don't need to do that. We always say, let's err on the side of caution, complete the first report of injury so that it protects the county from a late reporting situation. And if it's a $0 claim, the county's no worse for the wear, right? And I've had, I think I may have mentioned this, one of the worst claims I've had in my career was a plumbing contractor had a guy underneath a trailer and he was fixing some PEX pipe and he cut the pad on his thumb right here and didn't think anything of it. They did file the claim and went and got stitched up. Well, he went to the ER, went on a follow-up and the doctor said, the patient said, the employee said, my thumb is twitching. And the doctor said, well, we can fix that. So they went in his neck and did a nerve block. And the next day he was life flighted to Harborview Medical Center. And that claim ended up with that employer, even with that medical problem, and I call it a problem or medical error, that claim ended up, so the point to that story is report, even if it's a $0 claim, because that one ended up turning into a more than $1 million claim. Crazy, but that's just kind of the, when you're dealing with the human body, strange things can happen. And so that's why we always say report. So don't mean to put that out there as a scare tactic, but that's kind of the severity of how things can go. It was a simple, what everybody thought was a simple cut, go to the ER, get stitched up, and the next thing you know, things went to heck in a handbasket for everybody. So any questions on the work comp side of things?
Hi, Brody, jeez. How far back do the injuries go for that mod factor?
Yeah, great question. Thanks for asking it. So your mod is based on your 3 most recently completed policy periods. So the policy period we're in now doesn't count towards your mod. Okay, so they look back at the 3 most recently completed policy periods. So the one that if you had a bad year 4.5 years ago, and you're bringing on a better year from a claim standpoint, then your mod should improve, right? That 1 year, that 1 year, that worse year's popping off and a better year's popping on. So that's the window. It's the 3 most recently completed policy periods.
Okay. All righty.
And just real quick on that, that is something that carries with the Granite County. So if we were in a situation where you said, Rody, I want you to go out and market this account. We don't think we're getting the best deal with our current insurer. Go market the account to other work comp carriers. Now, I have to believe that where you're at is the right place right now, particularly because we keep tabs on the competitive nature of the marketplace. But let's just play that situation out for a minute. If you asked me to do that, I could do that, but I'm still taking that experience mod with you. So if we go to another carrier and your experience mod is, and I don't even know what it is right now, I should, but I don't have it on the top of my head. You carry that experience mod to any carrier you went with. So it's that's why it's important to kind of try and focus on.
For like a completed cycle, then, is that fiscal year to year, or what is?
Completed policy period is July 1 to July 1. Yeah. This policy renews on July 1. It coincides with your fiscal year, yeah. Okay. All right. And then I do also have the property and casualty loss runs as well. This one is more report. And on page 1, you got I guess we do have that one open claim still. That is the allegation. Plaintiff is requesting temporary injunction so that the local government study commission can fulfill its purpose and function. That's on the county's errors and omissions coverage right now. There is a reserve on that. An amount paid was $34.87 thus far, so that one is there. Our next page, those are all closed claims. And page 3 has one open auto collision claim in the sheriff's department with a reserve outstanding. So all in all, not bad there either. That's all I have. Anybody have any questions of me?
Okay, and Brody is at a training today, so.
One more
yes.
point if I could, just so the commissioners and everybody are aware, we are in the midst of gathering the information to compile to get to the Montana Association of Counties for the renewal. We're communicating with Miranda. I think she's circulating schedules to the various departments to collect that information. So we're looking forward to receiving that so that we can get ahead of that. And then the county attorney and Miranda had sent me an email on whether or not railroad crossings could be added to the schedule. And that is something we can add. We just need location, value and pictures to do that. So if we get that put together, we can get those added on the schedule as well. So
You mind taking pictures of them and you don't have to go down there, just Drummond.
Vermont.
yeah, the ones that you want added and then the location, great. And the
Rock Bear Gulch, I mean,
value.
And Fairmont,
it's on state though.
that is even that little piece there,
It isn't till you,
just once you
pass
pass it.
as soon as you go over the tracks, and you hit dirt, and then it turns into us.
Cause that's a county road all the way down to Tyler Creek,
Right.
just state jump stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so just when you have an opportunity to get that information, we can get that squared away as well. And that's all I have. Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity to visit with you.
Thank you. Good job.
Mark is not here. Dee, do you have anything? No? Okay, Dawn's not here. Val, are you on?
No.
Hi, sorry, I had to get it unmuted. What was the question?
We're just asking if you were on. Do you have any? Do
I'm
you have any?
I have nothing to report for the jail.
Paul?
No. You mean in my hair, or I have some report?
So,
Beans now where he's nothing to do with solid
Right.
waste, who does that now?
I don't know.
That's something that
We
needs
need
to be
to
brought
probably
to the
find
attention
someone
that
to
he's-
a replacement.
Cause we don't, you know, that's gotta be, somebody's gonna be in charge there, one or the other.
Okay.
I guess we can put it on the agenda next week or something, figure out who's gonna be in charge of the safety thing on the solid waste.
I would talk to Rico the other day, the E3 system that's gonna go into place here is still, they're getting training over there now on how it works. And so once that gets done, we will update the emergency action plan for the courthouse. The OSHA 300 has been completed. And you had stated about the gutter at the jail.
There's a back gutter, that roof where the water comes down. And it's right above the back door there, and where it comes down and it's coming off and it starts to soak into the cedar shakes, and I'm afraid it's gonna start leaking into the roof. If the guy maybe talk to somebody about reap or something, maybe the guy can get somebody to put a gutter so it goes out. But it's gonna, you can see a couple of them shakes are starting to turn.
Okay.
It'll be next thing you know, and they just painted all that in there, so I just worried it's gonna be soaking it up.
It's on the back side.
Yep, just go out the back door. And then look back this way, it's just like a 4 foot long piece tall.
Okay. I know, that's about all we have. Anybody have anything else?
So,
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
make a motion that we adjourn the safety, Grant County Safety Committee meeting notice. Well, second.
And the next meeting will be June 9th at 9 AM.
Thanks, good job, everybody, thank you all.
Appreciate you coming out there, Jackie.
Thanks, Paul.
I got one question, I got one, bring a name on it, I think.
That is ridiculous. It is the 10th. Alrighty. What is your help?
No, it's
On the
closed.
23rd. That's what I was working, it was like, been working, it was down there.
I don't know.
At 6.
I don't.
Yeah.
that's not-
Okay. I have a meeting at 4:15, so I'm supposed to do it for that.
Yes.
But now I have to remind you. Always on sale. The one that just goes.
Oh, I'm the same. Thanks, man, I'll see you safe back.
I don't have that much yet. Well, on our list, I was making up with the names so that it's out of the way. And both was not here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's 28. So I still gotta come up with 10 good, I have to come up with 10 good.
Who's the one in the big, in the lake?
Eric Anderson.
Alright, well, the safety meeting got done a little early, so we'll take a 15-minute recess and get going again at 9:30.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're back on for starting our main meeting here at 9:30. Board minutes from meeting on March 3rd.
I'll make a motion that we accept the board minutes for the meeting on March 3rd.
I'll second it. All the comment? All in favor? Aye. Motion carried and passed. Move on into correspondence here. This first one is from Abram Foster. From Montana Department of Corrections. As you sent, so I went to Carol Bornson, it's on, some of the chairs and desks that we've been getting refurbished, all the antique chairs. Just kind of an update on that.
Them wicker chairs, I
Yeah.
remember seeing them, I thought they come out of the jurors room way upstairs.
Carol didn't know about them.
But I remember there were some of them down in Mike's office, and
Yeah.
I've seen them sitting around, I don't think we wanna.
Might have been from, yeah, been Jamie, I'm thinking. But they need this, and I can ask her what they want on those, but
Yeah, I think.
that desk is from here.
I think we should go ahead and fix, do whatever, restore, I don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
That desk was the one that was sitting in here, Paul, right over there.
Right.
With that. So it'll leave it
Cool.
cubby, I would just do flat on it.
Do you know about the wicker chairs all from upstairs? They're
Carol didn't know, so I figured they weren't from up there.
I thought they come out of the jurors room a long time ago when I first got, I remember them sitting around. Cause if they sat back too much, they were starting to cramp and you could, go through them. But I don't know, I guess it'd be something we'd look into to see what it costs to refurbish them.
I mean, I think
They
my,
have them, so.
yeah, my, if there, I know Carol said that there was still money left for all this, so there it is, might as well.
I'd go ahead and give it a fix, yeah. Need to make a motion on that, or should the guy just? It's just kind of a.
It's a revolving thing there.
You guys doing the commission table as well, or?
I don't think so, yeah.
I don't know.
I vote.
Give them
I think that's the-
rotation?
Yeah, in rotation.
That's an invitation, I think. The next one here is from Amanda Weaver, says, Dear Commissioner, I'm sending this email to notify you of my resignation from the Tri-County Fair Board, effective immediately.
Is this the second resignation or the only?
The only one.
I'll get that on the agenda next week.
Yes.
The other person being finishing up her term, whatever that is.
Yeah, I'd have to look.
Yeah.
I got that paperwork here.
The next one here is from Greg Barr. It's an email stating that he is interested in applying for the airport board. Did he put an application in?
I guess if a guy wants to get an email and say you have to fill out an application and then.
Yeah, I sent
Give
it
them
to
a
him.
heads up and we won't know whether it's 7 or 5 trucks, or they have the meeting and bylaw stuff. Correct?
This next email is from Chris, you know what his last name
Is
is?
it Roper?
Roper?
It's Roper.
Oh, Roper, Chris Roper. He's wondering if there's any plans to replace the bridge at, Gold Coin.
That is that one that we talked about, right now, we don't have the money, so it's in. It's in works for a grant, it's in works for it, but we'll have to wait to see.
That's what I wrote him back, that we were trying to get some funding for it.
I don't think it should be put on the agenda or nothing, cause we won't know anything till we see how the grant.
Yeah, I said, we're still trying.
It's not a dire situation, is it? But it's.
Well,
something
no,
needs
it's just, it's wearing, I would have looked at it, but we might be able to put some new runners
Yeah, I
down.
mean, Jeremiah was saying just maybe redeck it, that's all it really needs.
It's getting hit pretty hard, you know, and they've got that big logging sale that's coming up, we better talk maybe to the Forest Service before they start hauling there. See what, maybe they could work with us or something, cause there's quite a bit unless they go all the way out through Black Pine, up home.
That road's not good.
Oh, no, Jesus, yeah, they have to redo the whole road coming out through there.
Yeah, so
They
they
all
have
that
to come right down Smart, or not,
bottom end of Mark Creek there, if you go out that way.
yeah, right there, where they come in, we go to the left when you go up.
Cause you go out through, like, through, Smart Creek there and come out right there at Fox Farms place, their way across Smart Creek and go out that way and then come across Henderson Creek.
Oh, I don't know if they can get across there, I don't, you know, they'd have to try to get, permission through them, try, there's 2 chunks of
Right.
private ground, that one guy just bought that in there, and I don't know, it's all blocked off.
I didn't know if there's a right of way through
Yeah,
there.
John Spaeth used to live up there, and he'd go out both ways,
Yeah,
but he sold out, so,
right.
I mean, that's something to look into.
Then even going through Upper Smart Creek there, up through Black Pine, that's what, yeah, those are all private up there now too.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm afraid there's stuff coming this way, it would be kind of dumb to make the hauler. I don't know what their option is, they haven't brought it to us yet, it's all marked and that up there, though it's coming up.
Any public comment on correspondence? We'll open it up for public comment on matters within the commissioner's jurisdiction.
I just had a couple calls more than a couple of people wondering about roads. I thought there's nothing really you can do with Carl. It freezes at night and thawns about.
Pros again for morning.
Yeah, I said, you know, we get on them as soon as we can, and then there's a few holes they're gonna fix, well, there's still, that's about it. I mean, it's pretty tough to start something, and then. Well, one thing we need to see, we'll talk to Paul and something about that cattle guard going into the airport before it's summer.
Oh, yeah.
They're still, we're working with Jackie and that, we're trying to get everything lined out so we don't have to go through that big thing. When they start lining up, we get actually get something for the use of our airport.
Yeah.
Down in Drummond. In the state, not the helicopters and stuff, we're gonna be saying that. We have we already bought the cattle guard, and that just needs to be put in, but they couldn't figure out how, they kept changing, so now it's. Paul's got an idea, I said, just put it in. Need to get it done, cause there were steel posts sticking out of the ground and stuff, so.
Who was changing things?
I don't want to say,
Oh, okay.
I don't want to put it in.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, we were trying to get that cattle guard in last summer and fall.
Yeah, so now I just go ahead and tell him when he comes in, when it's done, go ahead and get, it's, it only froze down a little bit out there, they might be over as long as it.
Yeah, I don't think the frost is gonna stay too much longer, and now,
Be nice to get it done before fire season.
the forecast outlook right now is warmer and wet for March, so than normal, so.
That's all I have.
But that's everything, just roads, we're gonna start yapping about roads, and it's springtime, it's gonna be a muddy mess, so freeze and mud again. Just gotta wait till everything pulls and dries out, do what we can do. Blade bad spots.
That's all, they can't hit the high spots right now, you know, and it's kind of filling everything. Just a weird year. Weird year.
Maybe it's a new norm.
Hmm?
Maybe it's a new norm. I could use this every year for calving season.
Yeah, you guys are spoiled.
I know, it's been nice.
It's usually funny, some will win, but well, we're getting wind.
Getting wind. Yesterday
Wind
changed.
over, blowing trees over at their lot yesterday. It was shitty.
Jen was telling me that she saw it blew the roof off an elementary school in Great Falls
Yeah.
That
yesterday.
big timber, that
Yeah,
Teresa Luby's son-in-law, he called it, he hit 90-mile-an-hour gusts. He said, put this in a horse trailer over.
Over where,
Big timber.
yeah,
Wow.
sure they,
I've never seen it blow like this. My whole life, I've never seen these gusts. It's tipping trees over, you know, like all of a sudden you hear something, you're in the woods, you know, where.
well, it's spooky being out in the woods and when, it,
With the house lock on and the line machine, it moved. It's,
yeah, there's been some big shear winds for sure.
but anyway, that's all I had.
oh, did you see the, motion to dismiss in Snyder case?
No, we saw a deal with, Rhodey today that it's on one of our claim deals, but.
Yeah, they filed a motion to dismiss, so that could be on for next week.
Yeah,
Just
yep, I think I've got it down.
Which one of his cases?
So, it was the one in federal court, section 1983 civil rights violation case against the county,
Okay,
myself and the
Mayor.
three study commission members. And it was also to move to dismiss Luke, Gail and Robin from the case who have, there's no claims against them really, and they've done nothing wrong. Not the county's done anything wrong, but they haven't been involved.
Right.
So his removal.
That's good news.
Yeah, well, what we're asking for is a, complaint that can read and can answer.
Any public comment? You?
We're, Something good right
Two volumes.
here.
We can open it up for you.
Yeah.
Shades it.
My block is behind that block.
Be happy.
Doing your own laundry.
Yeah.
Don't carry away with the police.
Yeah.
I'm capable of
No,
that.
I got it everywhere, room the purse pants, looks like I'm in the tie-dye pants.
Back to the sixties, huh?
Oh, he remembers the sixties well.
Woodstock, Maloney.
Alright, we're a few minutes early, but we'll move into a weekly report with Road and Bridge Superintendent Paul.
We are just mostly mechanical stuff, cold patching, we got. Can't over getting our last load of cold patching, we have left over it.
That we purchased there.
Yeah, over Thomas Falls. So we'll have all that back and. And we're just patching holes, there's no end to one.
Yeah.
They just
Early
keep,
this year.
they just keep erupting
Yeah.
everywhere. But. I made arrangements, we can get our roller here. The first of April,
Oh, the one we.
the rent.
Yeah.
We talked about it last week, and we said we better give it, because everybody's
Gonna start pouring.
Well, we won't be able to get one,
Right.
so I'll be out,
Work season starting.
yeah, early, you know.
Yeah.
We got the water tank poured off of the truck, of our only good truck that we have down here. We gotta get that frame extended 3 feet.
Right.
The tank just flexes like that all the time on the back. And anyways, it's broke, so we're fixing that part, but I wanna take that truck down to Otis and have him extend the frame on.
Yeah.
And he's got the time to do it. And the Rick did the other one, we just kind of been going back and forth, but
I think we better go ahead once we got it on, for you.
Yeah.
yeah, we gotta move it. We have to extend the frame and we gotta move the tank back at least 6 inches. Because it's got an air ride cab on that truck and the tank's bashing into the cab as well. And there's gonna be a project that's what we're in the middle of doing now.
Yeah, might as well get it on it quick here, so that we're gonna need it quick.
Yeah, and it's stripped right now, we've got it tore apart. And I've been trying to find another truck for haul like we talked about here a while ago. And
Yeah,
they're,
we're probably try to get by as much as we can on that.
yeah, they're damn well few and far between, you know.
Yeah.
You have 2 water tanks or just one?
Well, we've got 3, one that's
I do.
completely junk. And the one that we're working on now is the best one we've got. And then the other one's that Mac we have so damn much trouble with.
I still think they see what it looks like after July and that, and we gotta trade that in and do something. I mean, we
Yeah.
got so much money into it now that
Oh, I think it needs to go, but we have to wait till after July to see.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's
Yeah,
what-
I'm just looking to see what's around, you know, what's
Yeah.
out there. And if it works out, it works out. If not, we just hold our breath and hope that we can make it a season.
Yeah, and if we find one or whatever, I mean, then we can, even if it's before July 1st, we can maybe do another loan against Pilt or something like that, just to get to the.
That's the
1st of
problem.
July.
That's the thing, you know, when things come up, if you don't jump on them, you might, he'll be gone next year.
And if we have any more computer issues with that, then, you know, we were months last year trying to find one. We finally found a used one. And if it goes out, I mean, then what do you do?
Well, look how many times you went to Dennis to get the stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just,
Oh,
that
yeah.
truck, we got it.
you just need to go down the road, that's just.
Someone else's problem.
Exactly. Didn't want to say that out loud, but finally, it's running functional, works, we trade it off, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Well, what happens when you buy something used, you know, you get what you get.
Right.
And,
Keep looking.
yeah,
Cattle guard.
Huh?
Cattle guard.
Oh, if it slows down, we need to get that cattle guard in out of the airport.
yeah, Jim actually, we got all the timbers cut and everything for it, and we're ready to do it, we're gonna put it in.
Let's just do it and
Yeah.
put it how you thought it should go. Let's just
We figure we just throw it in next week as a plan.
That'd be good. Cause then
I've got to
Kathy
locate
and
all
I are
them.
working on that thing with the state, man. So this way we can tell them, yes, that's.
Yeah, we're just gonna put it in right where the gate is, and it's gonna be, and we're putting in 2 10-footers, so you'll be 20 foot, and that'll be that.
Down on this end out there, just a little bit more, I don't know, Frank tore one out, but there might be another chunk of iron sticking up there. I mean, nobody should, but if you happen to see it, just yank it out of the ground. I think
Coming.
we kind of towards Brad's house, not towards the other way, but just this
Oh, I
way.
never
Before you get there, Frank tore one out, Eagle comes with a pickup, tore it out. So maybe,
We got many years ago.
he just did it here when they were in there, last
Oh,
year.
piece of iron sticking up to me?
Yeah,
Oh, never seen one.
he just, I don't know if he hit it.
Well, yeah, I mean, there is that.
Have you talked to the airport board chair about, or vice chair about it?
No, this has been planned
Okay.
with Donovan and that.
Okay.
It was
Last
all
year.
approved,
Okay.
paid for, and he's got
Not paid for.
the calendar they paid for yet.
No, we paid for it, the road crew paid for it, that can't talk, we're gonna put it in, and we talked about $5,000 or $6,000 of getting that money back from the airport
All right.
for doing it.
Yeah,
Next budget or?
we'll get it in, and then once we got it in,
Yeah,
they'll have their meeting
Right.
at 18th or whatever, and then we'll bring that to their attention, and they can see if we, just tell them that they
so we'll have it in next week,
that's perfect.
so, yeah, we're all ready to do it, so.
Good. I want that, I don't.
You want the airport board notified prior to their next meeting to have a
They
discussion?
probably should know about, I mean, I don't know if it's ever been brought to their attention, but Donovan, I mean, he was out there a couple of times, and he's talked to Paul.
6,000,
Yeah,
and it potentially be in their next year budget.
Yeah.
well, they had it down, somebody told them it was gonna be like 50,000. And,
Well, they had that other guy go out there and remember, and they're gonna move everything, and then that wasn't even part of the airport. That was on the Frank's grounds, and then Radke's. That chunk right, yeah, they were trying to make.
it was crazy, yeah.
That's when I went out and said, no, we're going right where it was, come off the county road.
Yeah, let's put it right straight where the gate is, that's the plan, and
Yeah.
then we're not fencing, they're gonna fence.
Yep.
That, I mean, that was our plan,
Well, we don't have,
one of these times, we're gonna need to get a horsepower sometime, but maybe next year.
well, I might go talk to Frank or Brad or somebody. Brad's on the board now too, Radke, so I might see about him pounding some posts if he's gonna be right there.
Well, we'll do everything, but it'll be all ready for those guys to put their fence back.
Oh, okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, now we'll put our wings on, we'll do all that stuff ourselves. But you know, they're gonna want a fence to tie it all together.
Oh, yeah.
I have to, there's a towel, yeah.
Well, we lost our fencer, Brad. We had to work her.
Maybe I'll come up and, God, this will probably hit too. Nobody will tell you.
Right.
That's all I had.
Yeah, I guess, and then, I guess blading roads when you can, huh? Bad spots to get, we're gonna have to do that till.
Yeah. All we're
frost
doing
is
is
cold
hitting
out and it dries out.
Oh, you can, like, today, I mean, everything just grows harder than hell.
It's gonna be all week, for
Yeah.
the these first couple of days, lows are down in the teens, but
It's supposed to be in the 60s Monday.
I know. I heard it was higher temperatures and more wet moisture than the average.
Yeah.
For this month,
Yeah, we're supposed to get quite a bit of rain.
still blading so much more.
It will. Yeah. Thanks, Kevin.
Just push that butter, yeah. Any public comment for Paul?
All right, I'll see you guys later, thanks.
How are you doing, Paul?
I'll get through this to you, young
Thank
lady.
you, did you see that? I
Oh,
appreciate
and I
it.
guess those pictures of the.
Well,
So we'll
Yeah.
get that on
Well,
the.
speaking of that. Just one quick second.
Okay.
They,
Oh, that was it.
I talked to that guy again, and he would like to get a letter from you guys on the railroad crossing. I told him that, it wasn't the county's obligation to do that. You know, that.
All
we
for the
talked
work?
about Putting that money into it, you know.
Want me to respond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would like a letter in. Anyway, what I told him is that you figured it's not your responsibility. He said, yeah, well, maybe we could put it on for like next year. I said, that there is no money in it, so he just needs something.
Did you ever hear on that tower again? Did they ever get back with you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Who was it?
I got their name in my pickup. They're a subcontractor. So.
Can you send me his email? Okay.
So at least on that way, he just needs something to give to the railroad, basically.
Right.
Pretty adamant, maybe I don't know, he's getting a cut out of it. All right, well, I'll give you that information. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Paul. Right, moving on, the next agenda item. County gravel purchase bid notice and publication.
I did, that's good, I thought. I agree with that, especially where it's meeting that specifications, cause I had a couple people call and they said, well, we had to meet it, so everybody else should have to. I totally agree to make sure it meets the standards.
Yeah.
Cause if we make one person went and had to do it, the rest should need to do it.
Well, it says they have the right to, yeah, inspect it and
Well, it's,
decline it.
yeah, I think it'll save a bunch of headache.
So they'll just have to submit their state inspection.
Yeah, cause the one guy, he had to go to home, take it over, take a bucket over.
Take a buck over, get tested, yeah.
Yeah, I remember, oh yeah, so I just think that then that way, when it comes back, if somebody's saying, well, no, the state approved it, so, you know, cause a lot of people, well, that if their gravel's no good, this one's good.
Yeah, I think that they all should have to take it over and get it inspected. If they wanna bid on it.
I'll make a motion, we'll go ahead and get this in and move on with the invitation bid for gravel for Graham County.
I'll second it. You call on comment? All in favor? I motion carries.
Also says email all the contractors and you have their info or need that.
I'll do some digging.
Okay.
Paul has them too, he said, you know, and he's supposed to get a hold of them too.
Yeah,
So he has their emails, all but one, he said,
Okay.
so I should have brought it up, I'll
I
make
can
sure, just,
get a hold of him
yeah.
and see what he's got.
They need, there's like, I think there's 4 or 5, but I know another guy is trying to start a pit, but by the time this, I don't know.
Right.
I guess we can still let them know.
Yeah, you can let them know.
All right. Have a good day.
Yeah, see you too.
See you. Right. Well, early, but moving to the solid waste report.
I guess on this, I've read this a couple times, it's. Where he says, I spoke with Bill at Pentland Petroleum about a fuel tank and that I requested, he assures me that he is working on obtaining. If it comes down to it, if he don't have one, the county can we can go to Murdoch's and buy a damn tank and a pump.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to figure this out. I mean, if Bill can't,
Yeah, that's reasonable.
does he need somebody to, do I need to call Bill and just find out what's going on? It shouldn't be up to me, I mean, it's,
I mean, if you want it, yeah, call Bill and. Maybe see
maybe
it.
Bill don't wanna do it,
Right.
maybe he's just thinking it's just for that little bit of fuel.
And all
Is
he
it
needs,
worth him running that?
all he needs is a 100-gallon slip tank and have Bill come out and fill it when he needs it. That's all he needs.
And give it. I
He
mean,
can order one and have it delivered, UPS too.
yeah. I don't know what more, we can do, or, you
Well,
know.
let's just,
Might need called.
just send them an email and say that we'll get them. Don't worry about the fuel tank. You wanna call Bill and just tell him not to worry about it, and
Well, let's call.
I'll find one on at Murdoch, just get it shipped to us.
Well, let's call Bill, make sure he ain't taking one out there first, and then I'll get
Yeah.
hold of you. Do you happen to have Bill's number?
I do.
Do you? You text it to me later or whatever. I just don't.
Yeah, I'd give Bill the first opportunity if he's not able to, but
Yeah.
move forward.
They get it.
And I was up to the Drummond dump the other day, taking some of my own private stuff in there, and, John was talking to me about a few things. And I told him he needs to get on the agenda for some of that. He was gonna talk to you about a upcoming thing over in Bozeman or something.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what he's
He
talking
said,
about.
well, Miranda, I said, well, we're having everything sent out, cause we got told nobody gets none, so now you're getting everything.
Yeah.
And I said, it's something that you need to go to. He said, well, it's due to OSHA. I said, well, I don't know. I haven't looked at it, so I don't want, I said, but I'm not saying not go.
Well, if it's an ocean deal, yeah, then, you know, training.
Yeah.
And then,
But really,
Take the
it's
county
eight.
car.
and he was saying, asked me, he said, do you like it the way I'm doing my stuff? And I said, yes. I said, I like seeing the weight.
Yep.
I said, that's what all we've ever, you know. I said, other than that, good job, thank you, and I laughed. So,
Yeah, I emailed him to see what he was talking about, cause there was no context to what,
And
I
he
couldn't
said,
find where I sent him anything, but.
he's been going to the refrigerator, and he's got a bunch down there, he's been doing them all, yeah. So he's good there, and that oil thing tank's good. No, it's,
What, did they burn the pile out here
no.
No.
John didn't burn his either, he set it up and was
yet? Yeah, I
gonna,
see it,
and that's brilliant, it's, you know, this might be one of the years the guy that's gonna have to stockpile it. I don't know, we might have to move. We still got, we might have to talk to the city up there where they put that other dumpster, maybe start putting some and take something up there and just make a line around it or something, if he gets too full. That's all we can do, otherwise we're gonna end up with it everywhere.
right, is it permit for here, or is it, or permit, is it?
I
good?
haven't heard from,
It's usually up to them in there to do it, you know, Paul, he,
Right, oh, no, I mean, it's,
yeah.
I was wondering, I mean, if you just,
Scott should know,
I haven't
or
heard,
we'll have to ask him maybe next week.
maybe put him on the agenda on the solid waste part of it next week for an update on burn permit.
Be nice to get it done, but like John said, you know, that's gonna burn for a month. His is big.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, he's fine, he's got room to put a bunch more in there, he said, I can put another roll back there, I kinda looked at it. Same out here, just gotta push it up a little more, and then if we have to, we can try to figure out, maybe go above and make a thing or something.
well, it might be, or they just can't, don't accept, we're full,
and well, that's what David Ray said, he said, do not accept anymore,
yeah.
and that's on
Yeah.
the account, that's on our website. That we're
And
not,
that's about the best thing,
Yeah.
especially here, down there, we got room.
Yeah, cause even at the ranch there, I mean, one pile I got, ain't lighting, I'm looking for another place to stockpile it to burn it next year, you know.
Yeah, other than that, that's all I have.
Alright, well, yeah, we'll get ahold of
Yeah.
Bill and see what's going on there, and then if not, we'll just get them ordered and delivered.
You just need the 12-volt pump, you don't need to have one, then you're gonna have to get cord, this way you just hook it onto the battery. Hook it on the side of the back when you're doing that little thing.
Alright, we'll move on to, Dan Kender's report. We're currently at 6428.53. We're at 11.64 inches below full pool. And, I got a text message from Paul Talon, I think he texted all of us commissioners about wanting us to maybe release more water, thinking that we're sitting okay, but I think that we need to stay at 6 CFS a little bit longer. We didn't start opening up the dam, I don't think, till we were like 8 or 7 inches below full pool last year. I think we need to
Yeah, we're still in the ground.
keep filling, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I think we should leave it at 6 for a while yet. I know. It just, yeah.
Yep. So I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion to go ahead and leave it at 6 for this week. And just really start looking hard, not that we don't, but if we can cut it a little bit, maybe in a week or so, or we will, but. May's coming quick.
Yeah. I'll second it. Public comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Because there for a while, we weren't gaining any.
Wow, it's stayed 3 weeks.
We were just right at the same. Afraid if we go up to 10 CFS or something like that, we wouldn't gain anything.
Did you ever hear back from,
Todd?
Yeah.
Not yet. But I didn't
we
know
maybe
for-
email him again, this already is kind of a little report.
Yeah.
See what his thoughts were. Thanks.
On the water.
Yeah, the water report I need. I haven't heard that.
Huh?
I haven't heard that. Maybe by next week.
Our next, our next agenda item is, dam safety monitoring reports, and that's at 10:15, so we'll just kinda hang out. And wait
Yeah,
till then.
I don't know if they're jumping on here,
Jeremiah probably will want.
probably. Jeremiah or Justin.
And Justin, not Jonathan helping? Or
What's that?
Jonathan Weaver's not involved anymore, or?
This, all these came from that Justin.
Justin,
I don't know if he
From
moved
Great
up
West.
or what he did. I haven't heard.
Oh,
It's all this.
things you have to sign. It's all the plans, so all the paperwork that you have,
Yeah,
it's like the EAP, the dam.
So we just
safety.
do one big motion on, or just one motion on the, on all that thing?
Yeah,
Five
yeah.
things, isn't
yeah,
it?
5.
Yeah. I just name them all in your motion.
That's like, what's going on? Like, going to read the motion. That's gonna take me a while. I better start now.
But you can use the acronyms.
Yeah, please do.
Jeremiah will not get 30 though. Huh? For the-
Yes,
For sure on that one. That was the one we did.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know if anyone will jump on for this or not. That's coffee.
Well, it was really hot, so I put a little water in it, and I watered it down too much, so, man, Jenny must have washed it, no.
What's it, some high,
Yeah.
Just got that weird taste.
what's it, some high caffeine?
Huh?
High caffeine?
Oh, no, I just bought some the other day. I stopped to get a coffee at the new little coffee shop down there, and they had a bunch of little cups for it in here, so I bought some to try.
Pretty good.
Yeah, well, yeah, my wife washed that in the dishwasher, so now it's got that weird soap taste in it.
That's over up your belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do the trick.
You think she did it on purpose?
Right.
Did you make her mad?
No, she doesn't think they get clean if you don't put them in the dishwasher.
I don't think mine's seen.
The dishwasher, don't-
Yeah,
not even a sink.
I rinse it out every morning.
Yeah, I do too.
Seasoned.
See, those are the germs you need in your stomach that way, they make you stronger. Kinda like the old cast iron pan, right?
I was worried somebody else.
Watch
I
yourself.
don't send food back, my food's bad, no matter.
Oh, I did,
Yeah.
I never sent it back.
Not bitch, but I don't, it just sits there. Oh, you don't like it? No. You want another? Nope. We met your new helper.
All right, Stephanie, see that? All
Yeah,
right,
I gave
good.
her
Letter?
letter.
All right, thanks.
soon as I know.
All right.
That was good, quick.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
enough.
Did I
Yeah.
sign that or do you sign? I was asking right.
Usually the commission
Oh.
signs those, but I think I could have, but
Oh.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
I could come.
Cause you hired her, right? Not us, so.
Well, I mean, it's the county, but I think I think it's a supervisor,
yeah,
right?
I think so.
We should have some applications, though.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's training her out.
That'd be good to have her here for a few days.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah,
So,
it's huge.
Don't buy that shit, leave candy.
Do you need me to take on the candy?
Get hit hard here.
Yeah. My girls are big fans.
Yeah,
Is she
keep her going.
going for the hood?
Yeah, because they go, she lived in Atlantic, retired, she was a scheduler assistant, all. So, he has a separate, like, law clerk who does the legal research, but, yeah. Sheila ran the shop with scheduler and assistant there.
Sorry, Mark. How close they being done with all these little, has anybody heard?
The TCS,
Yeah. You know, I'm really frustrated.
I guess they did paint, right?
I don't know. I haven't really heard from him other than the elevator went down.
Yeah,
They did.
yeah,
Yeah.
so those power surges or whatever blew a
Power,
fuse. And then I met the Otis repair guy, he came, he goes, I'll have to go get the fuse, I was like, you gonna buy extra ones? And he's like, is it on a surge protector or why is it fuse? And he goes, it isn't on a surge protector, but every time the power goes, flashes, you're not gonna have the elevator
Yeah.
What
go
if they
down.
stopped in the middle?
Yeah.
You stuck there?
Yeah.
So, that's probably a call for TCS that.
And he knew about it, Michael and I were emailing on Friday.
Yeah.
He knew that it had went down, but.
It's gotta be resolved.
It's stuff like that, you know, he should be coming in here and telling us that, you know, hey, we have this problem. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, we got $1.4 million sitting out here and.
How much is the last payment?
I'm not sure, Brian, I'd have to.
I don't know, but I guess,
They ain't
Stuff
getting
like
it until
that,
everything's
you know.
done.
Yeah.
cause then we get asked by people, I never know. People, ooh.
Cause you still gotta do the 88 out here parking.
Mhm.
Plus, there's quite a bit in that car, but there's just a lot, there was a lot of little
Oh,
stuff.
the elevator flooring was supposed to be that tile, remember we went over that, and it's the carpeting in there. So that's,
Huh.
Oh,
did you guys talk about that? I remember you guys, they went over and over the tile with you, what you wanted, you want like a
I
long
thought it was
turn.
gonna be tile, cause they make it lighter in there, and then it's easier to clean.
Yeah, that's,
I remember that.
and hold,
Yeah,
yeah,
that might have been before I was here, so I don't remember.
I do remember saying it's gonna be tile, cause, I think Janine was even saying it'd be easier to clean than tile right
you
now.
guys picked, you guys picked out the tile.
Yeah, they had them.
I don't know if that was discussed in the walkthrough or not.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't.
Hmm.
Oh.
No, and I know there's, you know, there's just lots of little stuff that, and he's like, oh, yeah, well,
Yeah, it needs to get on it. Do you wanna email them regarding the tile on the elevator? What do you just call it, the elevator flooring?
Yeah.
and just kind of, we've gotta get a set time, or we gotta start trying to figure out how,
Yeah, we,
you know, you
yeah.
hate being that way,
we
but I
need
mean,
a
this is,
completion
it
date.
Do you want it on the agenda next week?
Yeah,
keeps dragging on, and it just seems like,
Gotta get stuff done.
Yeah, and then you know, Blanche will have to talk more to him about it, cause you guys were here for all the planning, I wasn't here for any.
I remember that, now that he said, I remember a town from it, we picked up and made it, just to make it light.
She called, your sister probably picked up
There's,
tires.
the baseboard in the bathroom, the big one.
That, that door, and the women's upstairs, that window. There's a bunch of little spots, they're gonna be, have to be plastered or whatever, that sheet rock, you know, cover it in.
Plaster the holes and.
Yeah,
In the, we're at,
yes, I see the jury room. and
well, the jury room wasn't part of it, I don't think.
No, I didn't go in there, there's then behind the doors and the
He
trim.
was gonna fix something that they did in there though,
Oh, okay.
in the upstairs jury room way up there. Some of it, cause the other stuff is cracking out, would be a different.
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't, but there's like behind the doors, all the trim and, I mean, we just gotta get this thing wrapped up.
Yeah, come and get it done.
If not, I guess guy can start looking for daily charges after you're so long.
Yeah,
Yeah. Liquidated damages.
yep.
I mean, maybe we should email Scott and then
Yeah.
Slate and then say that, you know, we're getting really frustrated with not.
Cause when we meet with them 2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
we did the walkthrough.
I think they did do some painting. And
Yeah, did they?
Painting.
Well, I know they,
I
I
got-
gotta
know
get the
come on
stuff
the
you're talking
weekends.
about, gotta get-
I know they got other jobs and stuff, but
Nice,
still, they can't just hold this one because they got it.
Yeah.
This has to get done.
Well, they are coming in on weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of during the days. But
Is that what you wanted, or you just want it done?
I want to.
I want it done
Yeah.
too, yeah.
I
We
just
need
think
to have a, we'll put one on the agenda to come in next week and
it's not to get off the
completion
plate.
date.
I mean, it's just a lot of
We're
work.
looking at doing the roof now, you know, so we gotta move on. We gotta get this wrapped up and, yeah, figure out this elevator deal. I mean, if we need fuses, then Dawn should have a supply of fuses laying around, if that's.
Well, they should have, if that's surge, they gotta figure out.
Yeah,
that's
we
the
have to
problem.
prevent it.
Yeah.
Have a fuse go out every time we observe.
Yeah,
So
Otis better figure out the.
surge protector must not be working or hooked up right.
so,
Yeah, that'd be an issue with TCS for next week too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think,
For Dawn to have to go there and do redo it, put in a fuse every time, that doesn't seem right.
yeah.
Yeah, I love Dawn here. That too.
well, the worst thing then, you know, even if Don goes in, throw the fuse in, think that's a fuse, and it's not. And
Right.
then we're the ones.
Yeah, I don't know, they want Dawn,
I don't think
yeah.
we want him on.
No.
No.
After the warranty.
Yeah.
Over, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'll come back and say, well, if he did that, he put that fuse in, he should.
Yeah. Okay, well, no, they came on, gonna get on, so we'll move on to the 10:15 agenda item, the dam safety monitoring reports, documentation and letter of transmittal.
I'll go ahead and make the motion, we accept this so we can get these in, everybody's been working on them and some of them are right down to the date we need to get them in, so I'll make the motion that we go ahead on the report for the DSSMR, the LOT for e-filing to for emergency action plan documentation and the LOT e-filing to RRGL grant application to support dam improvements. And Great West Task Force number 15
Second that. Any public comment?
So okay, yeah, the task order is on that, our JPL grant. right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be the last one you have
Yeah.
detective.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
going down Thursday, watch the girls?
Yeah, I'm open to, yeah.
What time they play, 5?
Five, yeah.
I just seen
Melstone.
a big article there, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. 406 did one, K-Pack.
Nancy and Larry Hall for the
310.
ball, that was pretty good, wasn't it?
It's just some tough teams there, but come to play.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to win.
They must
I think there's only one page, you got something, one or two. Out of 5.
What do you?
Talking to Levi on Friday with an ice fishing, and he said, you know, you got a chance to go to state, or, you know, win state, but yeah, it is first game and. You know, I think,
Yeah.
they should be. I'm like, well, good, make it to state, and I'll come down Saturday night and watch you for the title game.
That'll be fun. Assume, Scobie for the boys, but you never know.
Yeah, Scobie. Yep, go ahead.
Thank you. Elena Gagliano, for the record. Those documents that you just signed, are they up, posted on
Yeah.
the website? They are
Yes.
signed or just drafted?
Drafted.
The,
Are they
Signed.
signed? You just signed them now. Are those going to be up there signed?
Yeah, they could, yeah.
yeah, they will be.
They will be? Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, I had a hard time, you know, finding star this and, I was gonna ask you to give a synopsis of each one of them that you signed. A summary.
You can read it online. Thank you.
Yeah, you're just being nitpicky.
Oh, thank you a lot. I'll read it online. Thanks a lot.
Elena.
Good job.
Yeah,
Thank you, appreciate that.
yeah,
That's all the stuff for the.
you're working on it, Elena.
That's all he's sent for. Yeah, put it up there.
No.
Yeah, Elena's on Facebook, saying when everyone's incompetent, so. She can have her opinion.
Little comment.
All right, we'll take a short recess till 10:30. All right, we're back on. We're a little late on the 10:30 agenda item. We were waiting for, Jeremiah from Great Western Engineering to get on, and we tried getting a hold of him and, he's not answering, so we're just gonna table this, agenda item until next week.
I agree. Unless he calls in or something, we can always.
Yeah.
But, generally you guys are for the grant.
For the
You can
grant,
get the
Yeah, I
application
think-
done and.
I think that's what we all agree, go ahead and apply for it and see what, we might not have the money to match, but see what it comes and with and everything and.
Should we just do a motion to,
I think if there's a deadline, yeah, you move
Just
to
do a
approve,
motion
at least
to
going
approve.
forward with the application, and then you guys can approve the application. In there.
I'll make a motion that we go ahead with this application and approve it, so if he happens to call in, then we can say go for it.
So, approve going forward with the application and have the application on the agenda.
for next week? All right, I'll second it. Public comment. All in favor, aye, motion carried. Maybe that's all I wanted, it's just us to make a decision, I don't know.
The way it was not, you know, just that we make, go ahead and go forward with it, just to see, we don't know if we can get it. I mean, at least if we, you know, then we can start looking into what the match would be, or if we can use some here or there.
Yeah, moving forward and seeing if we can get what the conditions are.
Yeah. we can just move forward on to the next one, the 1050. He's on right now, Eric.
He is on, yeah.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, that's right.
It's pretty early, but I see Eric's on, so we'll go ahead and do the 11 or 1050 agenda item, the encroachment permit for Eric Anderson at Shoreline Stabilization at Badger Bay.
Oh, and Linda was potentially coming down.
Oh,
wasn't
she usually does.
Yeah, I think Linda was coming down.
Do you want me to go?
Might just call her.
There she is.
Oh,
She's
Look
on
at that
top of
timing.
it, yeah,
She here?
yeah.
oh, there's
I'll go.
Oh, very, see if grab her real quick.
Looks like we've gone through everything. So I was kinda worried about.
Is it early?
Yeah.
I figured,
Yeah, right when I mentioned your name, you were walking down.
Okay. You ready for this one? This is an easy one. So this guy has a lot in Badger Bay. And he has erosion along the shoreline and he's going to be fixing the erosion problems with riprap and stuff. He's gotten his Army Corps of Engineer permit. Since Georgetown Lake's a man-made lake, he doesn't need the 310 permit. And it doesn't have floodplain, so he doesn't need a floodplain permit. So he did get his zoning compliance permit. But he will be placing material on your property, Granite County property, because we own the lake back there. So really, that's all it is just kind of a notice to let you guys know that he's going to be putting material on Granite County property.
As long as it's all approved through everybody,
Yeah.
it should be all right.
Yeah, and it's non-permeable, it's not concrete or anything like that, it's just riprap and gravel.
Something happens, he's got the insurance and everything. Sure.
Yeah, he'll have a contractor do it and they'll do all the work for him.
That's just his driveway coming in.
No, this is just the shoreline.
Oh, just that
Um,
shoreline.
Yeah,
property.
and he's had it engineered and everything, and they said he needs to kind of riprap down into the water, or it's just gonna keep eroding on him.
Alright.
I'll
I'll entertain a motion.
make a motion, go ahead and on the application for an encroachment permit on walkway pass on Grant County property adjacent to Georgetown Lake.
I'll second it.
Your recommendation.
Yep,
Public comment. All in favor?
Oh,
Oh, there you go. I thought you were gonna last time.
sorry, I was.
There you go, Eric.
Hi, you guys. How you doing today? This
Hi,
is Eric
Alan.
Anderson speaking in regards to my application for an encroachment permit. Just to let you know, the portion that is with this encroachment permit is just the shoreline. I will be engaging a contractor for other projects on that lot, but they will not be down there on the shoreline. I will be putting in a driveway to the building envelope. And once I get the permits from the Tri-County Sanitarian, I'll be putting in the drain fields, and I'm also hoping to bury a 1,000-gallon propane tank in the designated spot up there. So there will be other projects on the lot, but the only one that we're applying for the permit for today is the stream bank or the lakefront.
right, and since it is Badger Bay, they do have building envelopes, they have to stay in their building
Right.
envelope. So they're usually pretty contained.
This is Blaine, how's it going, Eric?
Very good, Blaine. Thank you.
Good, good. The permit application talks about how you'll have insurance in place and everything. That's all good.
Yes, that will be once I pick a contractor. We'll make sure that we have insurance and bonding for all the projects.
Okay.
And
you'll
I
provide-
can get that information to you once I contact and contract with a contractor.
Sounds good.
All in favor?
Hi.
Aye. Motion carried back. Do I need to sign anything, Linda, or?
Yeah, you'll have to sign this one and then, the,
I've ever signed this one?
there should be a second page.
They
I
gave
thought
it
there was
to
a
us.
second page. Maybe you guys just do
Oh, yeah,
like a
you-
letter for this.
We're good. Now there should be a second page.
You've written a letter.
They don't make fun about.
I will, can you pull this form up online? On the county's website? I think there is a second page where you guys sign.
Oh,
I got should be.
That's my God, but
No,
I
That's
know
all I
we signed them
received.
before because there was a separate disc.
there
There's
usually is.
something I can, that acknowledgement and the insurance and all that. but-
yeah. You guys could just do a letter, that's fine. I don't think it'll matter that much if you sign it, just do a letter.
Yeah, that's all I received.
go ahead.
Never missing that back.
Just send a letter of acceptance.
Yeah,
whatever.
saying that it's approved and then attach it.
All right.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Letter should state that he'll provide the insurance
And bond.
and certificate and bond certificate.
Yep.
All right,
All right.
thank you
Linda.
much. Yep.
Linda.
Here's the bit, not remembering, I just give it some context.
This is his. Just now.
No. From what we get on the agenda.
All right.
Well, my son, old Danes and them, huh?
Yeah, crazy. I don't know why, if we roll them, but I think he had medical issues.
Just updating us of that grant from
The,
Great West. That's from Jeremiah. They wanted on the agenda this week to discuss this, but doesn't say any time frame or anything, so maybe we'll still reach out to them and
Yeah,
get them on the agenda next week.
yeah, just let them know you
I
guys
just put
approved.
them on
And we
there.
approved to keep going with it. We haven't got to the application process yet.
Really talk to them a little bit better.
Yeah.
Look, look, I'm holding on.
yeah. Yeah. Like you're,
Yeah. They just heard it. All right, well,
When they go see if Sarah will come in.
sure. The girls play Thursday at 5.
yeah, most of them.
The tournament start Thursday or start Wednesday?
I thought there were some games Wednesday, but I'm not.
Ain't there playing games? Or,
Not per
I thought there was
se.
a challenge game.
The challenge, well, unless the East got challenge games, they.
I thought there was,
Let's see.
two challenge games, one boy, one girls were playing.
Yeah, it said the 11th through the 14th, so.
So, alright, so we're early, but we're gonna move on to the 11 o'clock agenda item, canceling certain local and unopposed election races.
Hi, Sarah Graham, I'm here as the election administrator today. Yeah, so like the letter says, there are quite a few unopposed races and now we don't have to put in write-in lines. And so it's actually better for our ballot size. We might not trip over to another page. It's cost effective and everybody will just go on to the general. Mhm. So there is one race, the Commissioner's District 1. That one is contested, so that will be on the ballot. Mhm. But the other ones that are uncontested. So, and basically it's because of the write-in lines.
Yeah.
It's just,
Well, being that, but do we need to make a motion on it, or where it's already?
Yeah.
date.
Yeah, the code, the statute says the commission will do a resolution, just be in our minutes.
I'll entertain a motion.
Alright, I'll go ahead and make the motion on the council, canceling certain local unopposed election races and county's primary election with county's election administrator. Got that all right?
Yeah.
Pretty good for me.
Yeah, right?
I'll second it. Public comment. Right, all there?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thanks.
And with that, we'll adjourn.
Good job.